Hey everybody, welcome to Jesus Rants. Today I want to talk about Matthew 11:30, and what it says in the ESV. It says, "For my yoke is easy and my burden is light." And at that time, Jesus was talking about, "Come to me, all who are weary and heavy burdened. So come to me, all you who are feeling down and are hurting and feeling oppressed, or are constantly tired and just feeling like you're just beaten by life, or whatever else it may be." And that's all of us, if not every day. I'm sure we feel it sometimes. We feel like we're beaten. We feel like we can't really push forward. If you're a Christian, I'm sure you feel like that probably quite often, depending if you're new in your walk or if you've been doing it for a long time. But a lot of people get this sense that being a Christian is difficult, and not to say that it's easy, because there's people talk about there's all these rules. I don't want to be a Christian, or I don't want to go to the church because there's all these rules and there's all these things. And I mean, there does come there's a lot that comes with it. There's a lot that you're supposed to learn as a Christian, and you're supposed to be reading your Bible and learning and growing all the time. But what Jesus is saying is, I'm not being a burden to you. I'm not going to add to the stuff that's stressing you out already. In Luke 12, starting in verse 22, he talks about that God feeds the birds of the air, right? So if he feeds them and he loves you so much more, he cares about you so much more, you're so much more important to God than the birds, then why are you worrying? What are you stressing out about? Because he feeds the birds, he'll feed you, he'll take care of you. So the parallel that I want to make to Jesus's yoke being light, for to follow Christ, it says, pick up your cross and follow me. So if you're considering that as your yoke, you're picking up Jesus and everything that comes with him, and you're giving your life to Jesus. And he's saying that it's not hard. I'm not going to make it difficult for you. Okay, and the parallel that I want to use for that is a parent and a child, right? I'm sure you guys see it. I mean, I have a 7-year-old little girl, and there's times where I could just tell she thinks her life is so difficult. It's like, you're 7. Your life is not difficult. I do everything. I'm paying for this house. I'm paying for your food. I'm paying for your clothes. Not only that, but your mom helps you pick your clothes out. We choose what's for dinner. Your life is not very difficult at all. What are you so stressed about? What are you so worried about? And it's kind of funny to us, like, what's wrong with you? And I'm sure if you're a parent, you see the same thing, or even if you just got out of high school, right? And you hear all these high school kids saying, "Oh, I can't wait to be out of high school," and all the college kids and all the people that just got jobs are thinking, "Man, you need to stay in high school. It's easy there. Just enjoy where you're at." That's the parallel that I see in that moment, where God is the parent and we're just the kids. We're the toddlers. We're the high school students. Like, your worries are not that much. I mean, he holds the world together at all times. He continues to make photosynthesis happen, and he continues to make your body work and your neurons talk to each other, so that way you can move and talk and think. And he does all those things, and he feeds you and he clothes you and he gives you all of this. And so what are you worried about? Well, what about following Jesus is so difficult? It's really not. It's just like being a child. Everything is taken care of. You just have to follow some rules that you were given. And you follow those rules out of the love for all the things you've been given. My daughter doesn't follow the rules because I'm going to beat her if she doesn't. She follows the rules because I'm her dad, and I'm in charge, and I love her so much, and she trusts that I know what's best for her, and the rules that I give her, hopefully, are what's best for her, to the best that I can possibly do. But God is the ultimate father, so what he says is what's best for you. So he is right. So if he says your yoke is light, know that it is light. Don't weigh yourself down with this, Walk in confidence that God's going to take care of you, and just do your best. You don't stop loving your kids because they don't do everything perfect. You don't stop caring about them. You don't stop worrying about them. You don't stop providing for them because they don't do everything perfect. You still love them, and you're still going to guide them, and you're still going to teach them. That's what God is for us. So when he says your yoke is light, that's what he means. He's taking care of all of the big things. So walk in confidence that you're always going to have that love, and God's always going to be there for you. That's all I got for today, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope this is helpful. If you have any questions, send them in. Thanks for watching, and I love you guys.